Hey guys, so let's say that we're doing a 7-3-6, right? Let's just say we're in the key of A flat, okay? But over that three, we want to do like some type of walk up or walk down, okay? Let's do the famous seven, okay? Here go your three. You know what? Let's change the key. Let's go to B, all right? Okay, let's do that same seven. Okay, three. You know what? Let's go to D major. All right, seven. Here we go. You know what? Let's do it one more time. Let's change it one more time. Let's go to F major. Right. All right. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to break all this down. It's actually the same idea. Let's say we're doing a 7-3-6. Okay. Wow. What in the world did I just do? Right? Let's cover that. Okay. So, by the way, this is Robert from RobPSound.com. Okay. So, hope you guys are doing well. Let's go back to A flat. Okay. What am I doing? Right? This is actually based off of the family of four dominants. Okay. So I've been on this for a while, but look at the different things I'm able to do just based off of those simple concepts. Right. So now I actually covered a walk down off the three before. I did this one right here. Right. I did that. I think I got that from like Jason Tyson / like Glenn Gibson and stuff like that. This one right here is a little bit different. So instead of doing that, right, we're going to start here. Okay, so it sounds similar, but it's a little bit different. Oh my goodness. I love this. This is amazing. So here we go. What we're doing is over that C, right? We're not playing a C7 dominant, right? We're going to do a C7 flat 9. Okay. All right. So that's pretty simple. We're just playing a flat 9, which is just a diminished chord in place of the, the dominant. Okay. Now, what we're doing is though, although our bass note is C, I'm thinking as if I'm in E flat, guys. I'm thinking as if I'm in E flat. So check this out. Okay. Look, I'm starting on this E flat. Now, this is the concept. This right here, you can play this in any situation right here, knowing this right here. Okay. So, when you're doing a dominant, or when you're thinking about a dominant chord, I think about the dominant scale, right? Okay. Which is just, the flat 7. So if you have C major, right? Okay. If you want to put a 7 in there, you can do this. Right? You got the 7. Now, of course, especially going back to jazz, if you want to stay in rhythm, they said, wait a minute, you know what? Let's add a half step in there. So, okay. So this is what we're doing. This is what we're thinking about. Now, I love Barry Harris, right? I learned a lot from him. Okay. He gave us a lot of half steps that we can do. Okay. And I teach this actually on a couple of my courses. I'll have that in a link below. So what we want to do is when we're doing this walk up / walk down, we're thinking about the half steps. Okay. Now with this, you can do a half step between the 1 and the 2. Okay. Okay. Now we're in C. I'm just breaking this down just so you can take this to any situation. Okay. All right. So let's say we're in C. You have a half step thinking about dominant, right? You have a half step in between the 1 and the 2. Okay. This is going to help you to solo and things like that. You have a half step in between the 2 and the 3. All right. And then you have that flat 7. Okay. So you have 3 places in the key of C that you can do when thinking about this half step, when thinking about a dominant scale and, ideas for soloing and things like that. Okay. All right. So And it's like, wait a minute. Now, of course, I still put that half step with that B, but hopefully that's not too confusing. But this is actually what I'm thinking about when I'm coming up with these walk up / walk down. So watch this. If we're in the key of A flat, watch this. This is just something that I like to do. I'll just hold that note. Watch this. Okay. Now, I'm thinking as if I'm in E flat. So with the information I just gave you, look what we can do. If I'm thinking like I'm in E flat, which is a family, one of the family 4 dominants, right? With that C. Okay. In between a 1 and a 2, I have that half step. Okay. And then between the 2 and a 3, right, of E flat, I have a half step. I'm going kind of fast, but okay. Now after that, you only have so much time. So you're not going to play the entire scale. But watch this. Okay. And that's where we stop. We stop on the 5. Now, going down, I'm putting that half step in there. Watch this. Okay. So literally, guys, all you're doing is thinking about the scale that corresponds with that. In this case, we have E flat. Or what you could do is you can say if my bass is the C, if I'm on a 3, I can just go up a minor third and just play that dominant 7 scale. Okay. So hopefully that works either way. So watch this. If we're going down. Okay, so if we're going up and then going down, you do it at the same time. So watch this. I love that sound right there. Okay, so you're going to have that flat 2, right? And that 7. Okay, look at that. You're going to have the 2 and the flat 7 playing together. You're going to have the 6 in the left and then the flat 3. Then here we go. The 3 and the 5, 4, 2 4s. Okay. And then you're going to have the 3 in the left hand and the 5 in the right. Now, I don't know why I put that in there, but honestly, it's just to give it some more attention. So it'll really sound like this. Okay. So okay. So that's really the first movement. And if you take this and put this in any situation, you're going to be very successful at turning heads, with this move. All right. So here we go. So I naturally just play like a 3 and 6 in my left hand. Maybe extend that diminished chord out. Okay. Now you can do this in every situation, guys. So I'm going to move on, okay? Because I don't want to stay on that too long because we're going to do it in all the keys. Now, I did it in A flat. I did it in B. I did that movement in D and F. So hopefully somebody caught that pattern that I just did. And it just, okay, I hope you caught that pattern. But I'll say that for another day. So in B, here we go. Here we go. I do if my bass note is the E flat, I'm just going to play E flat at the top. I'll do it up here. Watch this. Uh-oh. Okay. Like I said, now what I'm doing is, before I go too far, since my bass note is E flat in the key of B, I'm going kind of fast. I said you can just go a minor third up, right? In this case, it's a F sharp, okay, or G flat. All I'm going to do is think about those half steps, right, which is the flat 2, or I can say the sharp 1, and I'm also going to think about the flat 3. So you should do this actually before you start to learn the movement. Do your half steps in every scale. Okay, that's the scale for F sharp. If I'm thinking about a dominant, it's like, wait a minute, I never thought about scales like this, but yes, you can. Okay, so if you're thinking about the scale like that, when we're talking about dominant, it's really going to help you with what I'm teaching. Okay, so watch this. Here we go. I'll play it up here. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let me just break that down. Here we go. We got that 1. Remember, it's going to be the same numbers I gave you guys before, but I'll do it slow so you can see it. This is in the key of B major. Okay, just to add that tension. All right. Okay, let's go to D major. I'm going to give you guys all of them. All right. Okay, or I just do that just to do it. So over this F sharp, I can go up a minor third and think about A. I can think about the A dominant scale with the half steps. This is the same concept. Okay, I'm going to go through the scale instead of just doing this. I'm going to think about the half steps in between the 1 and the 2 and the 2 and the 3, right? And then also that, so I'm also going to think about that natural 7 too in the flat 7, right? So watch this. Now you remember, we only have time to go up to the 5, right? So watch this. So going down, I'm going to think about the 1, 7, flat 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So together is okay. You can extend it, right? And then okay. So guys, this is insane. I love this. I'm gonna do this. Like, this is something I want to do all year. So okay. Now I think, let me see, we got A flat, B, D, now in F. Here we go. Now, what do you think we're gonna go? If our bass note is A, what do you think? C, right? We go up a minor third, and we're gonna think about all the and actually covered C. Okay, we're gonna stop at the 5. Okay. Okay, so okay, so that's the left and right hand. Now we just have to put it together. Now, or you can do this. Okay, and then all right. So guys, I just want this to be a nice straight to the point video, but hopefully you got something out of that. You know? Okay. Okay, so I'll stop there. Hopefully, you know, you guys got something. Definitely leave a comment. Let me know if you got something from this, okay? Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It really helps the channel. Talk with you guys soon.